Welcome to the 5-minute module series on food preservation. I am Megan Baumler, recording for Suzanne Dreesen, University of Minnesota Extension food safety educator. Canning preserves food by removing oxygen, destroying enzymes, and preventing bacteria, yeast, and mold growth. Canning is making a comeback, and canning equipment companies are responding. I will share the research on canning equipment and explain what's in and what's out. A water bath canner is used to home can high acidic foods like peaches, or foods with an acidity level of 4.6 or less, like pickled vegetables. Water bath canning processes foods at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Stainless steel crockpots, aluminum, or unchipped enamel canners with covers are common for use in water bath canning. The canner needs to be tall enough for water to cover the jars by 1 to 2 inches, with an additional 1 to 2 inches of space to prevent water from boiling out of the canner. Canners with flat bottoms must be used on stoves with the electric burners for uniform heating. When centered on the burner, the canner should not extend over the edge of the burner by more than 2 inches. Otherwise, uneven heating occurs, which may interfere with safe canning procedures. Atmospheric steam canners are basically an upside-down boiling water canner in which steam fills the dome. According to the University of Wisconsin research released in 2015, steam canners are safe for acidic foods like peaches and acidified foods like salsa. Use established, research-tested boiling water bath processing times for your steam canner. Only products with process times of 45 minutes or less may be canned in a steam canner. You must preheat jars before filling. Vent the steam canner to achieve a full column of steam before starting the processing time. Control heat source to maintain boiling water temperatures, but prevent boiling the canner dry, which will cause the food to be underprocessed and thus unsafe. For more information, search online for guidelines of using atmospheric steam canners. Canning equipment companies have developed automated electric home canning system. The National Center for Home Food Preservation recommends its use for acidic foods like peaches or properly acidified foods like salsa. Prepare and process according to manufacturer's instructions. If you are canning low acidic foods or foods with an acidity level of greater than 4.6, you must use a pressure canner. Foods requiring the pressure canning process include meat, seafood, poultry, soups, and vegetables. A pressure canner processes foods at 240 to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. These temperatures are needed to destroy any Clostridium botulinum spores that may be present. Following research processing times and methods can eliminate any fears of botulism associated with improperly home canned foods. Pressure canners include a safety valve, a vent, a gauge, lid, and rack. Each pressure canner operates a bit differently, so be sure to carefully read the instruction manual. The USDA does not have recommended processes for canning in a small pressure cooker. The recommendation for using USDA pressure processes for low acid foods is to use a canner that holds at least 4 quart-sized jars standing upright on the rack with the lid in place. Unfortunately, some companies are promoting electric pressure canners and multi-cookers. Some infomercials advertise that these units are safe using the National Center for Home Food Preservation's instructions for canning. This is not the case, and has prompted a consumer advisory against using electric pressure canners and multi-cooker appliances for home canning. Using the oven to home can food is unsafe and definitely out. This method has been deemed unsafe for years. However, internet sites are promoting it as a simple canning method. Jars are not designed to withstand oven temperatures and can break or even explode, causing injury from broken glass. Processing in an oven will not heat the contents in the coldest part of the jar in the same way as boiling water. Finally, oven heat will not increase the temperature inside the jar above boiling to be able to adequately destroy botulism spores in low acidic foods. According to the National Center for Home Food Preservation, jars with wire bales and glass caps make attractive antiques or storage containers for dry food ingredients, but are not recommended for use in canning. One-piece zinc porcelain-lined caps are also out. Both glass and zinc caps use flat rubber rings for sealing jars, but too often fail to seal properly. Metal lids from the Ball Company are now BPA-free. Check the label on other brands. The National Center for Home Food Preservation compared seal rates on Tattler's reusable ring and plastic lid system versus the traditional metal canning lid and screw band system. Of the 192 jars tested, there were only 2 seals lost after 1 month and 3 months of storage with the Tattler lids. There were no seal failures with the metal lids. Safety of the canning process does not depend on the choice of lid used. Be sure to follow manufacturer directions. Carpenters need the right equipment to build a house. Now you know the equipment home canners need to can a quality and safe product. Be sure to visit the University of Minnesota Food Safety Extension website to find additional resources on food preservation. Thank you for watching.